Hello everyone and welcome to my channel and welcome in this video also. So today's video is for class 9. So today I am going to start a new chapter, that is the name of the chapter is lines and angles. Okay, so talking about the lines and angles, the angles form with the help of lines and line segments. Okay, so there are a lot of theorems and there are a lot of properties uh, given in this chapter. Okay, so I'll just make you so I have got this textbook here, and this chapter lines and angles comes as unit 6. I hope you all have been doing all the given chapters that we have discussed earlier in various ways through WhatsApp and through online classes also. So today I'll be going to help you out to understand this chapter lines and angles. Okay, so what is given there in the lines and angles? So see, the first thing that you need to know is, okay, so talking about the lines and angles, so there are if you have your textbook with you right now, you can just open this page, page number 90, where you can see uh, there are some basic terms and definition of given for given. Okay, so generally what we need to know first is that uh, many of our children are very much confused with line segment and ray. Okay, so the first thing that you need to know is what is ray, what is line segment, and one is what is line. Okay, so talking about the line, so I'll just show you on this board how we just uh, draw these three points. That is, first it is a line. So line is generally we draw line the way that I have drawn here on the board. Okay, so the only difference that you have is here, you can you all can just notice here is how I have drawn the line here. So generally what the children or the student do when they are told, when they are asked to draw a line, so they generally just do like this. Okay, so if you do this, if you draw a line the way I have drawn here, then it is totally uh, wrong way of drawing, showing a line. Okay, so here the only difference that you have here is I have put the arrow sign on the two opposite ends. Okay, so you have these two ends, and I have put this arrow on both the ends, and this arrow, the line is infinite. Okay, what we say is the line is called infinite, so it doesn't have any end point. Okay, so this two arrow of this two end of the line shows that the line is it is indefinite, which means that it doesn't have any definite measurement. Okay, so coming to the next point, that is line segment. So talking about the line segment, so line segment is a part of. So suppose if you got a small part from this line and draw this part here as A and B, then we will say that this is a line segment. Okay, so the line segment is a part of a line which you have taken. Okay, so we always do like this in both the ends of a line segment. So line segment is measurable. A line segment is a part of a line, and it does have a definite ends. Okay, so the two ends of the line segments are they do have a certain measurement. Okay, so this is the second point that you need to know, and the third point that you have is here is a ray. So ray, for ray we always draw ray the way I have drawn here on the board. So talking about the ray, so see, the ray is indefinite from one end but definite at the other end, which means that it starts from one point and it's uh, keep on moving at one direction. Okay, so that is called a ray. So basically we draw ray in this form. Sometimes it may be this way, or it may be a vertical or horizontal, or at any direction it can be drawn, but it always have one indefinite ends and one a definite ends. Okay, so this is the difference that you need to know while dealing with line segment and ray. Okay, so I'd like to add here is that what I want to say is here. So when you say line, okay, so line, if this is a line, okay, and you want to write line, and if I gave you, if I give you a name for this line, okay, so we'll take this I'll just give the name for this line, and we will take this line to be the name given for this line to be A and B. Okay, we have this segment AB also, and also a ray, let it be AB. So all are AB. Okay, so I just put AB for all the given three terms that we are dealing right now. Okay, so the first one is line, and to write line we will do to symbolize. Okay, so whenever you write whenever you write a line, and you have to mention that the given line, the name of the given line is AB, then you can write AB and put the small symbol for a line at its top. Okay, so talking about the line segment, so for a line segment you will just have to put a small line segment at its head. Okay, and for array we will use array from A to B. Okay, so it depends. Sometimes you may the array may be a B to A, or it depends on the how the array has been given. So we'll just write AB for line segment and array in this way. So you need to know these things here. Beside that, beside knowing the line, so you have this this another terms that is given. Okay, so that term is collinear points. Okay, and there is a non-collinear point. So but generally, what do you mean by collinear points? So linear basically means a straight a line. Okay, so linear means a straight line, and linear generally means when we say linear collinear points, so those are those points with the help of those points you can form a line. Okay, so here is given that if three or more points lies on the same line, they are called collinear points. Suppose you are given 3 points, point A, point B and point C, and you are asked to join all the given points. If after joining the 3 given points and there is a formation of a line, then you will say that ABC are the collinear points. Why? Because all the given points ABC comes under the same line, right? Okay, I hope you all understood what I am trying to make you understood. Okay, so If it is not collinear, then it is a non-collinear. So if points which are non-collinear are said to be like A, B and C. Okay, so if you are asked to join those given points, they will be joined, but at the end they will not form any line. Okay, so that's why it is called a non-collinear point. So it is a non-collinear points. So this is the term that has been used here. So rest is you are given some figure of certain angles that you generally used in mathematics. So there is a acute, there is a right angle, there is a obtuse angle, so which is greater than 90. There is a straight angle which is always 180, and the angle which is greater than 180 is called the reflex angle. Okay, so this is the thing, this is the term, this is the angle that you need to know at the basic level. So after moving to the next point that is given here, as in page number 91, it's given there. You have a adjacent angle, and you have a linear pair, and you have a vertical opposite angle. So these three terms are given there in your book also. Okay, so that we are going to this first term that is given here is the adjacent angle. Okay, so two types of angle here. We'll be talking about the two types of angle here. So one which is acute. Okay, so talking about the acute angle, so the acute angle looks which is less than 90, so it may be a 60, 70 or 80, less than 90 is here, and you may have a angle which is greater than 90. Okay, so I hope you all can see the board properly. So these two type of angles are there. So one which is acute and one which is obtuse. Okay, so acute and obtuse is there. So if you draw one more ray, see when you are given acute and obtuse angles, see angles are formed with the help of ray, right? So you all need to know that every angles are formed with the help of the ray. So there is one ray and there is another ray. So we use ray. Okay, so generally we also in the earlier classes and the smaller classes you were told that we need two arms to form any angles. Okay, so we also call the arms like the arms you have in the clock or the watch, okay, that we use generally at home also. So those, by using those two arms here, we call that arms as a ray. So we need two rays to form any angle. So likewise, if the third ray comes in between these two rays like this, okay, so if the third ray comes, so in between the two rays, so what will happen there is, see, then we will say that, okay, we'll just give a name for the angle. Here is A, B, C, and this will be D. Okay, so BD angle. So the same thing goes for here also, A, B, C, and D. So BD angle, we have drawn a BD ray for both the angle is common ray for both the angles. Why I am saying common? Because after you add one more ray here, earlier it was only one angle. Okay, see, if you haven't noticed here, earlier it was one angle. You are having an angle which are formed by ray AB and BC. Okay, the same goes for this figure also, diagram also. But here after you add one more ray here, you got two rays. Okay, sorry, you got two angles here also and here also. So for this two angle, one of the ray is used as common. What we say is BD is used by both the angles, angle ABD and angle CBD, both the angles. Okay, so same goes for ABD and CBD. Okay, so this BD ray is used by both the angle. Okay, now, okay, so here when two angles are adjacent, then their sum is equal to angle formed by the two non-common. So we call that ABC is equal to, okay, so that is different thing. So before that, calling the two angles are adjacent because okay, so you have also studied about the adjacent angle in the earlier classes. The two angles are adjacent if they have a common vertex, common arms, and their non-common arms are on different sides of the common arm. Okay, so here ABD and DBC angle are the adjacent. Okay, and the BD ray is the common ray. So which I've already told you that you have a BD ray common here, and you have two adjacent angle which are, okay, so you always, the adjacent angles are formed with the help of a common ray. So unless and until you don't have any common ray, you are not you will not have any adjacent angle. Here the BD works as a common ray, so because of that these two angles are said to be common adjacent angles. So here also ABD co-adjacent angles CBD. Okay, so this is how the adjacent angles are formed. So adjacent angles are formed with the angles having less than 180 and 180 angle and 90-degree angle, because you can have adjacent angle for acute angle, you can have adjacent angle for a obtuse angle. Okay, so what if you are having an angle, straight angle? Okay, so like talking about the straight angle is a straight line. So you have a straight line here, angle from 180. So this is called as a straight angle. Okay, so 180 degrees there. So what if you have a one common ray? Let us have one common ray. Okay, so we will just put the name AB. Here you have, sorry, B. I'll just go with the textbook, the points that has been used, A, B, C and D. Okay, so it's similar to what you it's given in the book also. So after having a common ray BD, you will have two angles here, ABD and angle CBD. Okay, so after getting the common, so here you are not supposed to say adjacent angle. Okay, so here you will just say the word, the adjacent angle will convert, or it will be replaced with the another word or another term that is called the linear paired angles. Okay, so we are not using adjacent angle here. Why? Because the angle we have used is straight angle, so for that reason we are not going to use adjacent angle. Adjacent angle is used only for the angle formed on an acute angle and obtuse angle. For a linear pair angle, we will the angles are formed in a straight line. So this is the linear pair angle, and the last one that you have here is, okay, so the last one that we have here in the book is, okay, what if a line, here is a line, get intersect with another line. So you have these two lines which is called as A, B and C and D. What will happen if you intersect? So what we call intersect? Intersect means to cross. There is a line which get intersect with another line. Okay, so intersecting, I hope you all can understand. Cross hunu ma cha ni, the duita line चाहिँ cross hunu. So what will happen if the two lines get intersect? So there will be formation of four angle, right? Okay, so what will happen is, what is the relation in between these angles that is formed after intersection of the two lines? So intersection means, okay, so intersection here we are putting 0 or O here. So this point is called the intersection point. Okay, we will just identify this as the intersection point here. So you have these 4 angles. So generally what we have here is, see, you have this angle and this angle, so there is a relation between these 2 angles. Okay, so it's always equal, which is also called as vertically opposite angle. Okay, so I think for class 9 student, you already have done this vertically opposite angle in the previous class also. I hope you have done in class 8 also. So vertically opposite angle means the angle which are formed after the intersection of the 2 lines. Okay, so you have these 2 vertically opposite angles. We can also write here as AOC. Okay, AOC angle AOC is equal to angle BOD, and the rest is COD. COD is it D or no? It's COB is equal to angle AOD. So this is how it is, because that the 2 lines get intersect with each other, and this is how the vertically opposite angles are formed, and which are always equal to each other. So that's for today's video. So these are the small basic points that you need to know before going through the more deeper side of this chapter. Okay, so up to here it's given the small terms that you need to remember. So after that we will just go with the axioms that is given in your book, and there are some theorems that you need to do for this chapter also, that I am going to do in the next video for you all. Okay, so bye for now. I hope you all understood what I have done here in the board, and please go through, if you haven't watched my other videos for your class 9, there are some other videos also, so please go and watch that video also, and do the remaining work that's been left. Okay, so sooner or later I'll be collecting all your copies also. So till then, stay healthy, stay safe.